Yes.
Thank you very much, Michael, for visiting us. So, for your hard work, for your sacrifice, and big contribution to our country. So today, I, Ambassador Cambodia, and my colleague here, happy and delighted to present to you the appreciation letter for your hard work for our country.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. It's amazing. It's amazing honor to receive this from your kingdom of Cambodia. It's just, I just want to take a moment and share with you a great story, all of you that are coming in live, 600,000 followers. Ambassador Khoi and I, we first met at the White House. We were entering the Eisenhower building.
Yes, yes.
And you were there along with all the other ASEAN countries.
Yes,
Thailand was even there. And Vietnam was there. All the ambassadors were in line. And actually, I was in front of line with Marco Rubio's niece because I was with the Hispanic coalition, and we were going to meet in another part of the area. I thought you were from the Philippines, and so we were storytelling, and I was telling him about how much I love, Asian culture, and I come from an Asian community in California, and so we exchanged phone numbers. So it was actually his first day on the job.
Absolutely.
And he just arrived, and he didn't even have a phone yet. So his assistant actually gave me the phone, and we exchanged numbers. And I didn't know when or how, but when the war broke out, the 5-day war broke out, I wanted to call you and get the insight of what's going on about Cambodia and Thailand. And it was Ambassador Khoi here that informed me about the 20 soldiers that was taken into captivity just 6 hours after the call for ceasefire, and I never heard of it. I never heard of it in any news source. No one even knew. Everyone thought that the war was completely to an end, and everything was settled. Everything was going peaceful. But he said, Michael, we need to have a call for action. So it was from that conversation, I went to go and talk to my friends in the American media channels, and I asked them to cover the story. Can we get some footage here? Can we really bring this story to light? And everyone said, no, Michael, the death toll is not high enough. We have Russia, we have another situation with Israel and Gaza. No one's going to cover it. Like it's really old news. Trump settled it. There's nothing left here, and so eventually I did find a crew. They canceled, and as the story goes, you all know, I made my way to Cambodia. But it actually started with Ambassador Khoi, and I want everyone to know that in Cambodia that you have such a great ambassador here, and he's doing a wonderful job representing Cambodia, and I'm proud to have a friendship with him now moving forward. If it wasn't for his urgency, I wouldn't have probably ever got on the plane. I thought, like everyone else, we heard the news. Trump brokered the ceasefire. It was peace. Everyone's like, oh, well, we didn't know there was a war. We didn't know there was a dispute. But we're glad that it's ended, but not so fast. And that's credit to real leaders that's willing to say, we need help. And all of us in our lives, we all need help. No matter how strong, how powerful, how famous, everyone needs help. And to represent a small country and to speak up, I want everyone to know, both in the U.S. and in Cambodia, we have a great ambassador. Ambassador Khoi is great. He's a great leader because he cares about people before his title. And that's, when you have that, you don't know what kind of leader you have until you're in a foxhole, is what we say, or until you're in a time of distress. But he called for action. So I'm glad, and thank you for answering the phone. And I called you.
Thank you.
And we have a little code language that we speak amongst each other. Because I have many friends in Cambodia and America. And so anyways, I told him about my temple story, and the first time I ever drank the beer was actually at a Khmer temple, and we share storytelling. But it's those storytellings that really build bridges between our two countries. And now here I am, like I have a beautiful letter from your government, and we're in your office, and isn't this beautiful? Look at this American flag here.
Yeah.
Look at that, it's beautiful, and you have the Cambodian flag. It's like these stuff you see on on TV. Right here we are in the office. You have the ocean flag, and look, you know what I love about this? This office, it really brings the history and the culture. Can you tell me about this piece? Anyone? This is a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Look at this.
We visiting the famous king of Cambodia, Bill Shutan. So we still honoring him.
You know that I've been to all the Ocean ambassador offices and never seen. I've never seen anything like this, where it actually brings the culture to your office, and I think that's something that's truly beautiful. I mean, it's great. It truly warms up the environment. Exactly what Cambodia's about. They love their people. They love their food. They love their culture. But again, thank you so much for this appreciation letter. I will have this letter in my office, and it's the first time I ever received a letter from an embassy, so I appreciate it so much, and it means all the world to me. Thank you, everyone. You have a great ambassador here, a great ambassador. Tell us some more about the people. If they need help, how do they reach your office? How do they, if the people in the U.S. need help, do they contact you, or what can your office do for the people?
Absolutely. As an ambassador to the United States, we and my colleague work for all people of all world. We work for them regardless of political affiliation. So embassy in the United States is the house for all Cambodian people living here. Anyone can approach us through the landline, phone, or my personal contact, or my colleague contact. We put on the website and Facebook. You can approach us anytime. We are ready to work for the people here. Thank you.
And I want to say this, Ambassador, you're saying that the United States relationship between U.S. and Cambodia is now entering the golden years. Can you just highlight why do you feel now is the golden years for prosperity?
As everyone may know that when Cambodia suffered the conflict, the government of the United States, especially the Honorable President Trump and the Secretary of State Marco Rubio, tried very good effort and very good time to stop the war. 5 days war, you may know that a lot of life from both sides lost. So from the 28th July until now, over 2 months, if the war still had happened, many lives lost. But it stopped there and saved life, not life of people and animal and property also is still living here, So it saved a lot. So this is why at this time we can say that the improvement and the betterment of relationship between Cambodia and the United States, we see that it becomes stronger and stronger.
I do agree. And as President Trump always says, everywhere he goes, the best has yet to come. And a lot of people will say, Mr. President, I'm not too sure if you should work with that particular country. And I'm gonna use North Korea as an example. When President Trump got to meet with Kim Il-sung in Vietnam and at the summit, it was a big dispute the first time he was in office. He sat with Kim Il-sung and he showed him an iPad. And many asked, what was in that iPad? Well, later on he went to go and reveal was he showed the beach shores of North Korea and what they could look like if they put in a 5-star hotel. What would that look like, and how would that honor his father? That was his first interaction with Kim Il-sung. Most people were hoping, on the left and the right, that President Trump would demand some type of action. That they would say, if you one more time you shoot a weapon, a missile over Japan, we're gonna go nuclear, we're gonna wipe you off the face of the earth, we're gonna sanction you, we're gonna strangle you. Trump did not take any of those measures. He took a different approach, like almost as a father figure in a way, like a bigger uncle or a bigger brother, saying, this is what your country could look like. And you know what? That approach, because of that, Kim Il-sung has a unique respect for President Trump. And, that he invited him to come over, be the first American to step on the soil of North Korea. He was also the first one to actually get North Korea to stop test firing the missiles. So I bring this story to place because as I've been traveling throughout the world and kind of hearing the stories of Cambodians and hopefully soon the Thai people as well, I've been hearing a lot of the community people, and I know there's a lot of frustration from the old government, the new government, and what you wish the government should be. But right now, we should all look at Cambodia's situation and Thailand's situation like the lens of President Trump looks at it. What can we do together? What can Cambodia and the United States can achieve together? What can we build together? Where do we start? And where's ground zero? It's so easy to look at, undeveloped countries or where we have our flaws or they have their flaws, and then guess what? The most important thing gets overlooked. It's the people. And right now in this border dispute, I just got back from Pere Chan and Chuck Choi. Is that correct? Chuck Choi. I always incorrect, Joe. But there's 12 villagers that's been locked out of their homes in this border dispute. These villagers are losing over 10 hectares from one side and the other side, about 20 hectares total. And that's all they have. That's all they know. That's all they can. That's their whole income is whatever they farm. And if it's a good farm day, guess what? You can get lucky. Someone drives through the village. You can sell the produce on the side of the road. And if they don't pick your produce, then at least you grow what you can eat. And these are just poor people, honest people. Both villages have no prostitution, no massage place, no drugs, no crime. Just honest people that just got caught in the mix of a border dispute, and that's my mission. My mission is for them, is to bring, get them to have a voice, and I'm gonna go public about some of the things I think that can be done about it, and hopefully their lives can get better. And so, but anyways, with that being said, I call all my friends. Let's unify together. As you know, I don't know if you told Ambassador, we're on a campaign to rebuild Cambodia. So I'm partnering with the North Carolina's Cambodian Association, also partnering with the Morning Show. And in Cambodia, we're raising funds to help rebuild the schools that's been damaged by the Thai forces. But I'm hoping that we can help out and bring a peaceful resolve and just get back to life as normal. So, but thank you for this. This is a very beautiful letter, and I'm going to cherish it. And this letter is is for the community all around that. Without you buying into my message and us coming together, we wouldn't make such a great effect. But this is a hopefully a token of what we can do together between the United States and Cambodia moving forward. It's an honor. Thank you. I'm working out in capacity as a journalist. Okay, so please, no more fake news. I'm not a lobbyist. If I was a lobbyist, can I get paid, or when I? Look, I'm not getting paid by Hun Sen or Hun Manet or Prime Minister or ambassador. I'm just here because again, I just care about the people. We're gonna come help them out, and so. But thank you so much for this, and I'm gonna cherish it. Thank you, Ambassador. Hi. I'm going. Chị Lưu